Let's look at how to transition LAX Bravo airspace while flying VFR. Let's say you're coming from the north of LA and you want to transition to the Orange County area as efficiently as possible without having to fly IFR or get a Bravo clearance, using the LA Special Flight Rules area shown here. This allows us to transition a narrow strip of Bravo airspace without a clearance and without talking to ATC. Let's say we wanted to fly from Camarillo into Hawthorne, a Class Delta airport just south of LAX. These are the instructions on how to do that. Let's assume we are on flight following with ATC after leaving Camarillo. Our first goal would be to approach the Sepulveda Pass while staying north of the LAX Bravo shelf, which dips down to 5,000 feet. At this point, ATC will ask us how we plan to transition the Bravo airspace, and we reply with LA Special Flight Rules, at which point they might tell us to squawk 1201 and frequency change approved. But note that they will not give us a clearance into the Bravo since we are technically not entering Bravo, just a special VFR tunnel through it. At this point, we need to head directly to Santa Monica VOR, squawk 1201, and descend to 3,500 feet and change our comm frequency to 128.55. Once we reach Santa Monica, we need to fly outbound on the 132 radial at 3,500 feet and stay on this heading and altitude until we are through the LAX corridor, paying attention to the listed VFR checkpoints, noting that Imperial Highway is where we exit. There is some risk in this, in that we are flying through a very busy airspace without communication from ATC for help or separation. So you need to make sure you're constantly looking outside the aircraft for traffic and making radio calls using LA Special Flight Rules traffic to report your position as often as possible. Okay, well now that we're through the corridor, we would tune in Hawthorne Tower, tell them who we are, that we just exited the Special Flight Rules area, and we're inbound full stop with the current information. At this point, we are strictly back to being VFR below the Bravo airspace, and we're free to contact TRACON or Center for flight following or contact a nearby tower to tell them that we are inbound, in this case Hawthorne.
And that's all there is to it. We could have just as easily contacted any other tower in the LA area or picked up flight following, which they would have given us a new squawk code to continue on any other destination, maybe south to San Diego or to Catalina Island.